This video is going to be a little bit different. You can see all of this is a mess, and there's a reason for my mess, but I'm going to kind of share it with you. I'm actually getting ready to start yet another planner. I know, I'm crazy. I'm a crazy lady, I know. But the reason is because I kind of need a planner for my bills and my cleaning schedule. I really just want to keep that separated. Sometimes it's hard to write it all out in the planner that I use for our family. My family planner, sometimes it's hard for me to keep all of that together in the same planner. So I really need something to keep all of that separated. And I do have a mess because I'm just, that's what it is. That's the way I am. I want to be organized, but I'm not really the most organized person. But anyway, so this is, if you watched my most recent Target Dollar Spot plan with me, which I don't know which one will post first. I'm not really sure because I just did that one today. But if you watched that one, then you know that I just switched to this binder, and it says make beautiful things, and it's this really pretty beautiful blue color with this blue floral inside. It's really beautiful. And I had these dividers inside of it. So I've been using these dividers for quite some time, and these are the ones that I had in it. So these are just ones that, one option that they have had at the Target Dollar Spot. And they are really pretty, but they don't really match this anymore. So I really needed to take them out. And I knew that I had bought more kits because every time I see a different kit at the Dollar Spot, I grab it because I know that sometimes it's hard to find them, and they can get hard to find. People start grabbing them up, and then they don't restock them in my area very often. And so when I see new kits, I'm always grabbing them. So it usually comes in packages, okay? And I'm going to kind of show you just one. This one came out, I don't know, it was either around November or around December. I can't really remember. But they come in packages like this. And you get the weekly pages. So it comes with 78 weekly pages, 18 month pages, 6 binder dividers. And then it's just a creative pack. And they're $3 a piece. So these are well, if I could let you see. These are the dividers that this one comes with. So, those are cute. And then I started looking, and apparently I have spliced a bunch of Frankenstein kits that I have not used, okay? So I was trying to kind of decide. And you get these, and these are really nifty, like they really are, and I need to start using these, but need to go here and pick up groceries, cook these, and I don't know what kit this came out of, but it did come out of one of their things. And then I used these weeklies for a long while before I got the new spring ones, which they're actually summer ones that are out now that I really do need to go grab. And then here's just some notes pages, and then here was one from the summertime, I think. See, you get these crazy dividers, and it had all these prints. So I was like, these that I absolutely hate, because who in the world can do their entire week on this? I mean, I guess if you just wanted to jot a couple of things down, that would be fine, but no. So this must have come with something else that I wanted, because I would have never bought this for myself, because that's just not going to work out. So here's the dividers that other one that I showed you the package, and those were really cute. So I thought about using those, but I was kind of like, And then here's just some monthlies, and it's just really pretty straightforward. So I might actually use these. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's the ones I've taken out, plus the Frankenstein of kits that I've used bits and pieces of that I still have, and I keep all of these together on this clip that is way too small for all of this junk. So I have those. And then I started finding more, and I was like, oh my gosh, Ashley, like, you seriously bought a lot of these. But they're really good to have. I mean, they really are. So these came with this one, and I still do have these, but I actually laminated these divider pages. I did laminate these because this was around Christmas time. So I used these for Christmas. And I kind of like this kit. I mean, I kind of do. I'm not going to lie. I like it. I like how this is like a teal color. I don't know. It goes with a lot of different colors that you could be using. So, I mean, I kind of like that. And then I kind of like this because it has like this navy strip. So I actually might use this one as well. I'm not positive yet. So I'm going to put that one to the side. You see I have all these choices. And then there's this one, which this one's actually really cute. And I will tell you why. The days are in the middle. So if you put stuff on the sides, you don't have to worry about which side you put it on because the day is in the middle. And I don't like how it's this bright color because I might not always be using that. But I mean, I can always cover it. But the thing I like about it is that, oh, okay, so this isn't the one. So I do like that the day is in the middle. And there's another one coming up that I do like something about it. And I thought that one was it. But it's not. Then here's another one. I don't even know what kit this came out of. But it has this on it with this just peachy color. So there's that one. And then there's this one. And I think this is the one. So this is the one that I don't know, I'm kind of liking this, and this is why. I don't really like that it's purple, because that's not neutral at all. But I like it because it breaks down Saturday and Sunday separated, and I kind of like that. So I do like that, actually. And I like that it has this week up here, and it doesn't have it on both sides, because sometimes I feel like that's kind of redundant and it's silly, but it doesn't have that. So it's really cute. And I kind of like it. So, I don't know. And then it has this really bright colors, which I don't really think I like, but, and then it just has these note pages. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to put a couple of these in here and just kind of see how I like it. And we'll just kind of go from there. Because I am going to get the summer kits, and hopefully I'll be taking the Target trip soon. I'm going to try to take one, I don't know, sometime next week. So, I am going to actually try to darken the door and go shopping a little bit because I haven't been in I don't even know how long. But I do kind of like this one. I do. And I've kind of like this one. So I think I'm just going to kind of split it up and just use a few of both because it really doesn't matter. I mean, that's why it's your planner, because you can kind of just make it whatever you want. And then I had extra ones of these, which I actually think I'm using these right now in my recollections planner. And then, just so you guys know how crazy it is, I've actually purchased both of these sets that I have not used. So yeah, and this is the new summer ones. So these are the new summer ones, and then isn't that cute? And then I haven't gotten the summer kits yet because they didn't have the pages when I went. They only had this. This is pretty much all they had out the last time I went to Target. So I did grab some of those. So I don't really know. I can't really decide. But I think I did do the dividers that I want. And they are going to be these. And for some reason I'm missing the top one because there's supposed to be 6 dividers and this only has 5. And I have no idea what I've done with it. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in some kind of binder and I used it for something random. I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't even remember ever using this. But I must have because that one's missing. But the binder I decided to use was also one that I've just recently purchased. And it just has these beautiful little eyes with the wink. And it says wink, wink. And I think this is so stinking cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it has the gold foiling. Gold. Gold. And so I thought that I would use these for it. So I'm going to stick those in there. And this might kind of be a long video because I'm already almost 10 minutes in. I've just been rambling. But I think I'm just going to put a couple of, random different ones and just see what I want to use. So I think I'm going to use let's see. What is these? I think I'm going to use these. So there's that. And then I'll just put just maybe a few of these in there. And maybe a few of these. then once I get the new summer ones and I kind of start playing with these and decide, then I'll probably take some of these out, but yeah. So I'll put a few note pages in each one. And I need some monthlies in here. So I think I'm going to use these monthlies instead of that really bright orange color because I don't like that. And I'm sorry that clicking is really loud, but this is a brand new binder, so it's not really friendly to your ears right now, so sorry about that. And then I don't think I have note pages for this, whatever kit this was. I'm really not sure what it was, so but I have these, and I have tons of other notes pages, so I can always use something else. But and then once I get the summer ones, like I said, I can just add them in and then just use whichever ones I feel like, really. And then once I fill up that month, I take the excess out and just keep on moving. And that's just kind of how I've done it so far. So in my other one, so it has worked just fine in that one. So I'll probably just keep doing the same thing. Because it's not like I just flip through the pages and sit here and flip through to look at all the randomness I've got going on. So it works out just fine to have a little bit of everything in here, and then I can choose each week which paper I want to go with, and then that's pretty much how I do it. So okay, so now that's all filled up, and I've got some room in here, so I do need to create a dashboard, but I don't know if I'm going to do that right this second. I really need to contain some of this back up because it's getting out of control. Oh yeah, I said before I didn't know what monthlies came with this kit originally, but I totally do. It's those bright orange ones, and I didn't want to use those anyway, so I think I said I didn't know. Oh, I said notes pages. I don't know what note pages came with those, and I really don't because I've taken them away somewhere. I might have used them in a different kit because that's kind of what I do. I kind of splice everything together and just use what I want out of what they have. Sometimes they come out with a lot of different kits to choose from just for that one season. So here's what it looks like, and I have tons of room. So I'm definitely going to create a few things to put in the front and some sticky notes and things. And I might go ahead and just use this one for now because it's already punched for it and everything. And that's what I'm going to do for now, okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and do at least the weekly in this. Monthlies are not my favorite if you guys haven't noticed. So I don't know. I think I'll do a different video with both monthlies because that might be a little bit of a shorter video than all of this. So, because I need to do my monthly in my other Target planner as well. So, just going to see how this goes and do it kind of as quick as I can. But see, I kind of like these. I think they're cute. And which other ones did I pick out? These. Okay. So, change of plans. Like I never do that, right? I'm going to... I do really like these. I do. but I'm going to use these at least for this week for sure. And I will tell you why in a minute. So this is going to be for Mother's Day week. And if I can find this. And I'm sporting my Mother's Day bracelets that Tristan bought for me. If you saw my other plan with me, you heard me talking about how he bought me. Look at what I'm doing, being crazy. He bought me a mug and 2 bracelets from the church ladies' crafting table. They put up for Mother's Day so that the kids could kind of buy their moms something for Mother's Day. And he picked that out for me, so I thought that was so sweet. And what have I done? Do you guys even know what I have done? Have you been watching me do this? And I know you can't hardly see this, so you don't really know what a mess I've made of everything, because I really did. But it's like this, and I took the notes pages out. Like, I've messed it all up, but I'll fix that later. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing that horrible noise. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to use this is because for this week, I think I'm going to do a little glam spread, and the reason why is because, as you guys know, it is Mother's Day week, but it is I am a mom of all boys, and so it makes sense. I kind of want to do something a little bit more girly, because I have all boys, and so I thought, oops, and I'm dropping everything. I thought it would be fun if I did something a little bit more girly, just to kind of express the fact that I am a girly mama. I'm still girly. I still like girly things, even though I'm a mom of boys. So I thought that it can be fun to kind of play with that. And I kind of like this, so I might keep this outside, because I kind of like it. So yeah, here's one here, and here's one here. So I think I might use the eyelashes and the lipstick. These are some of the scraps from the project I was working on, and I was doing it for a very, very dear friend, and she doesn't know me that well, but I've been watching her on YouTube for a long time, and I just really felt pressed to send her something special. And so I was working on that, and I think I might use some of this too. I was working on that, and these are just some of the scraps that I have left over. Okay, so it's always good to use your scraps. I'm always trying to use them up so I don't have to store them away, because I will definitely not ever throw them away, but yeah. Okay. So maybe I will be able to work with my smaller cutter, because I like it so much better, especially when I'm videoing. It's much easier to deal with than the bigger one. So I'm just going to cut this off because it's a little, and I really hate to. I might leave it. It's going to annoy me because it's that's where the perforation was for it to be cut, but I hate to cut it off because that's the tip of the lipstick, so I really don't want to cut it. And just going to draw a couple of tick lines right here. that measured, but this is going to be really cute. I think I'm going to really like this. Okay, so here's that one. And let's just kind of see how this works. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of on the fly. And usually, you guys know that that's usually not me. I usually clean it out a little bit and already have everything pre-cut. And here I am jabbering away, and we're already into 20 minutes. But I like longer playing with these because I really like, it just feels like I'm having a conversation with the person, and I like, hearing it when I'm cleaning or cooking or planning myself. And what is this? Like, what was that? And I knew as I was cutting it that wasn't right, and I was still just cutting away. I don't even know what happened. You guys probably saw it a little better than me. I don't even know what happened there. But I like listening to my favorites while I'm always sad when the plan with me is over, even when it's really long. I just like it. I like the conversation. It just feels nice. So I do. I like it. So if you guys hate longer plan with me's, then I apologize. You don't have to stick with me the whole time. I will understand. But this one's probably going to be long just because I'm setting it up and everything. And so it's fine. But like I said, I like them. I'm always sad when it's over. I'm going to have to wait a whole nother week for another one. Some of my favorites, they do multiple planners as well. And so I like that because then I get to hear, just conversate more than once with multiple planners, and I can get another one out of this one too. So that's good. So that's super adorably cute. I really like that. And then this is actually almost perfect. So I think I'm just going to leave that one alone. And is it perfect here? Is it too? Not as perfect, but I think I'm going to add washi anyway, so I'm just going to bring this up a little bit and just leave it alone. So I don't have to cut anymore. And really? I feel like I have been a walking zombie all day long, and Killian is on his second nap of the day, and I'm trying to do some cleaning. I've been cleaning pretty much on and off all day. There's been a lot to do, and I still feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of what I need to do. My husband's off days are always when my house gets messiest, because the kids don't stop. They are just as messy as they are every other day of the week, but he wants me to spend time with him. And so I don't get up and clean and do things like I do the rest of the week on a regular day. And so it just gets messier and messier. And then I have to deal with it when he goes back to work. I have to deal with it. So it's always so much fun. I just love it. Not at all. It's actually kind of annoying because I love when he's off, but I know that my house is getting messier and messier and it's driving me nuts. And he's like, just come sit down. And I'm just like, ah. And I could kids make a big old fat mess all the time. Why do I keep doing this? Here we go. I was about to say, I have done this again. Okay, so now I've gotten my paper cut. So I'm actually just going to pause this while I glue it down because it's getting longer and longer. So hold on a second. Okay, so I went ahead and glued that down. And then I also grabbed some washi. So these are the washi's that I'm going to use. And I am going to put some washi down the side. And I'm trying to decide what I want where. And I think I'm going to do this one down the side. I like to do it down the side just because this paper is so thin. So, and then it'll help keep this paper down too, so I don't have to worry about trying to come up on this edge. The other edge will still be like that, but it's okay. I think you can see how wrinkled it is on the other side just because it's so thin, but it's okay. It's really cute. There's the train. I'll probably hear the train a lot because I really do videos a lot during this time of day. Usually I do my cleaning in the morning and my videos and everything that I need to do like that in the afternoon because he takes 2 naps. So I'm just trying to not let him take his second nap so that he would be good and tired pretty early tonight, but he was so ill and tired. I was just like, he took a long nap this morning, so I was going to let him just stay up and try to keep him awake, but that's okay. I'd rather keep him up, have him just be up a little bit later tonight than for him to be super duper ill the whole time during the day, and we have to deal with that. So he might not go to bed as early, but it beats him being fussy and ill and aggravated the whole time. I just hate that. Hold on, baby. Oh, okay. I don't know if you could hear him. He said, "I'm so stuck. I'm just pretending." I don't know what he's pretending in there. So last night, you guys have heard my sleeping woes. And last night, Killian was asleep, and he actually slept until 3 o'clock in the morning, which is a lot later than usual, so that was good. But then at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is Killian's usual wake-up time, Tristan decided he was going to get up instead, and he was thirsty, so he had to have something to drink, and then I had to wait a few minutes and then make him go to the bathroom because he has been drinking too much in the middle of the night. I don't know, he wakes up thirsty. I think it's just allergies and his throat's dry, but he's been drinking too much, and then he wakes up early in the morning. He's done wet the bed, so we have to do away with that. And so he was super thirsty, and so I got him something to drink. And I think I'm not going to do it like this. I got him something to drink, and then I waited a little while, and then we went to the potty, and then, whatever. And then he was scared, so he kept coming back in the room, not wanting to go to sleep, because he's at that age where everything's scary and he's scared. And then I prayed with him and got him to calm down, and finally got him to go back to sleep at 2:30. So I stayed up with him for an hour and a half. And then at 3 o'clock, Killian woke up, so hooray. And I finally got him to go back to sleep about 30 minutes later. And then he woke up again at 6. So it was just not a good night. Which, you know what? That's beginning to be the norm, is that it's just not a good night. Because they just don't. If it's not one of them, it's the other one. If it's not the other one, it's just one of those things, and it drives me absolutely nuts, and I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm so tired, but I know that when nighttime is not really anything to look forward to, because I'm not going to get any more rest than I got the night before, so it's like there's no relief there. And I'm doing all of these flags different lengths on purpose, just because I don't want them to be all the same. So if it looks crazy to you, I'm sorry, but I did them that way on purpose. I should have staggered them a little bit different, but I didn't, so there. I think I am going to actually switch them a little bit. Oops, no, I'm not. So it's just going to have to be the way it is. But, yeah, so last night was very interesting for me. It's just one of those things. But you know what? At least he feels like he can come to me when he is scared, and that I will give him comfort. At least he gets comfort from me. You know? And that's worth having to stay up a little bit and be uncomfortable and tired, because I was that way when I was a kid too. I had a lot of issues I was an only child till I was 7, so I had a lot of issues with being scared at night. And my mom, I would still be scared, but my mom did comfort me. So, my mom, even when I was pregnant with Tristan, we lived with her for a little while. We did live with her for a little while, but that was horrible, to be honest. But we had moved back from Tennessee. We lived in Tennessee for a little while, and we had moved back and couldn't find a place, and so we lived with them for about 7 months, and it was terrible, but it was very straining on our relationship, for sure, because I'm grumpy when I'm pregnant. I'm not exactly the nicest, most pleasant person, and she's a very pushy person, so it didn't really go well. We don't always have the easiest personalities that mesh well, but even when I was pregnant with him, there's so many questions you have your first pregnancy, like every little thing you think is something it's not, or I had a lot of issues because I was really tiny, but I just had this huge belly, but I was still pretty much just as small as I am now. I just had a belly, and that's it. And so I felt every little thing, and she was always there when I needed her. She never complained about being woken up, and in the middle of the night she would get up and talk to me and ask me how I was feeling or what I was feeling, and she would talk it out with me and tell me what was normal and what wasn't. And yeah, so anyway, I'm glad that I can be there for him like my mom has always been there for me. Okay, so with that being said, I'm just going to, I think, use a couple of these little sticky notes that I have that I just put in here, and this is what I'm going to use to write down a couple of things. And I think that that's how I'm going to do it, just because this foiling is not going to be easy to write on. So I'm just going to stick these in a couple of spots, and that's what we'll do. So that's how we will work it. I'm doing a video. Okay, well hold on please. Because I'm doing a video. When I get done, I'll turn something on for you. Go in your room until I'm done, okay? Mm-hmm, it is. Okay, go in your room until I'm done. Let's see. No. Mm-mm. Kind of like this right here. Okay. So, just going to put a little bit of glue down. Stick these here. Okay. And I think I'm going to use this little pin right here. Okay, so okay, so I just went ahead and kind of jotted everything down so you guys didn't have to sit there for that. And then I have these cute little stickers that I got in a pack from the Dollar Tree, and I think I'm just going to use a few of them because I really think they're cute. So, just a little nail polish and some lipstick. And there's another lipstick. This kind of makes me want another one of these. Ooh, but here's a lipstick. I like this one too. And it says hot stuff. That's cute. And then I'm sorry, but these shoes, definitely a no. And these granny glasses, not so much. Look at these. It's funny. And then there's these little purses. I kind of like this one. The pink. Like this little one with the lips. Oops. Not that one. Beauty queen. beauty queen. But you know what? We should. And I have boys, and Tristan compliments me all the time, and my husband compliments me non-stop, so I should feel beautiful, and it is necessary to feel beautiful, especially when you are a mom and you have so much going on. You need to feel beautiful, so I'm just going to put it down there anyway. Sure am. And we're going to go with it. This is just adorable. Let's see. Make this in here. And I don't really love these shoes either, but they're the cutest ones. So I'm going to use them because I think it's necessary to have shoes on this spread. Every girl needs a lot of shoes. So I'm going to put them down there. I sure am. And let's see if there's something else. I think I'm going to put these little shades down. If I can get them off. Because they're kind of cute too. Okay. And I think that's going to be it. I think I might put this little guy over here with this ring. It's cute. And this is a cute little high heel. So I might put it here. And I don't know, somehow 3 seems better than 1. I mean, 3 seems better than 2. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Okay. Sounds like Tristan's throwing his toys on the floor. And I think that's going to be it, you guys. So, I'm just going to stick the date on here. This is May 8th through the 14th. And that is going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this with my yet another planner that I'm adding into the mix. You guys know I'm always adding planners. I just added my recollections binder, and it's very similar. It's similar to a Carpe Diem, but it's not quite. And I just added that one into the mix, and now here is yet another. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you are having a great start to your week. And as always, you guys, happy planning. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.